Did any of you guys watch Hard Knocks this past week? You see Chad Johnson get cut? I cried. I couldn't watch it. I was like, Chad, what are you doing? No, I didn't cry. I thought about it. I had some glory days back in 2007 when Chad Johnson took me to a Super Bowl. I just traded for him. And I won, quite the pretty penny. Bragging rights, you know the drill, guy. But you know what? Everyone loves Chad Johnson's personality for the most part. He's turned into a bitter man these last couple years, I'll tell you that. Unfortunately. Hopefully he can overcome this turmoil and this funk that he's in. Maybe a team will pick him up. But Miami was a good place for him, not only because he would have great opportunity, but he puts people in the stands. That's why I think this was a terrible move by the Dolphins. I mean, I understand that Chad Johnson can be a distraction. Don't get me wrong. I understand that completely. However, think about it this way. Are the Dolphins going to be a winning team this year? Are they going to go into the playoffs in the AFC East? No. Not happening. All right? Now, wouldn't it be smart to get as much fans as you can get into the stands and just sacrifice Chad Johnson for 1 year while you're developing Ryan Tannehill, your future, the future of your team? Think about it. Chad Johnson shouldn't have gotten cut. I don't care. You could have made more money for your franchise. That's the way I'm looking at it. He could have mentored younger players. He could have definitely helped move the chains. Even if he's lost a step, he's still got pretty great feet, if you ask me. And you know what? Another thing, he averaged 18 yards a catch last year for the, 6 balls he caught. No, it was a little bit more than that, but he averaged 18 yards a catch. So don't tell me he doesn't have talent to get himself open and make some plays for a team. He may not be disciplined, but he's got 2 million subscribers on his Facebook page. All right? He's going to bring people in your stands. Reggie Bush, 1.9 million subscribers, almost 2 million, but not 2 million, 1.9. The rest of the Miami Dolphins probably have about 0.1 million subscribers to their Facebook page. So think about that, Miami Dolphins organization. Who do you got moving the chains now? Devon Bess? Anthony Fasano, who I mentioned should be on your draft boards now, like a late pick. Anthony Fasano is going to be a decent tight end for you this year. He's now in my top 200. Call me crazy? We all are, all right? I mean, it's not that much of a surprise that a fight broke out between him and his significant other. I'm not saying what he did was right, but he didn't slug some random girl in the eye like Brandon Marshall, which sent him packing to the Bears, which they got like nothing in return for that, like a 3rd-round pick, 2 third-round picks, was it? What a joke. What a joke. They could have gotten more for Brandon Marshall, and that was another mistake. So the Dolphins are far behind the ball. They need to think a little bit more and stop letting their emotions make major moves for their franchise. Very foolish. So, Chad, I'm with you. I think that you should have stayed on the team, had a slap on the wrist, maybe not play a game or two or something like that. But I don't think you should have got cut, Chad, all right? So I'm with you there, despite how crazy you are. The world could use a couple more Chad Johnson touchdown celebrations, all right? I wouldn't mind seeing the river dance one more time, would you? I'd actually, quite frankly, I would enjoy it, and I would be like, I'm glad to see you made it back on your feet, Chad.